Dranda Games has a game that I just saw. Now I want to tell you about it. Mutagen. This is for 1 to 4 players, ages 12 and up, and should take you about 60 to 90 minutes to play. As mining activities intensified in the twilight years of the Industrial Revolution, competition for natural resources grew fierce, and industrialists burrowed themselves deeper and deeper into the sodden depths of the earth. One mining operation dug deeper than any other, and the events that followed this endeavor have become the stuff of myth and legend. What little information is known about the venture centers on the discovery of a new and powerful element, an element simply known as the Great Shard. The Great Shard's mystical properties not only accelerated the Industrial Revolution dramatically, but also altered the world around it, spawning creatures and phenomena that defied every law of nature known to man. The world would never be the same. Soon the mad industrialist, known only as the Keeper, had learned to control the power of the Great Shard. The lust for progression extended beyond the industrial world through which they had gained their power and morphed into an obsession with biogenetic modification. People who indulged in this practice of self-mutilation became known as the Mutagen. Now, many years later, the Keeper of the Shard is nearing the end of his unnaturally extended long lifespan. And you are one of the 4 mutagen in the running to take over the position of power. The Keeper will be observing your every move, and will choose only one successor before he draws his final breath. Mutagen is a customizable workplacer game set in a 1920s biopunk universe. Each player has 4 workers that each interact differently to the areas that they are placed in. Each time a player places a worker, they will activate that location's action, plus an additional action determined by the worker's color. Players can unlock the full potential of biological upgrades by infusing their workers with biological upgrades that will grant them decisive edge over their opponents. Each worker location has been forever transformed by vast bio-enhanced changes. Collect elements from the floating cities and use them in various ways. Trade them for objective cards. Establish dominance over particular elements through the strategic investment, or harness their energies to upgrade your own personal airship. With each move, you accumulate points, driving you closer to victory at different stages of the game. The player who has best harnessed the newfound power of this biopunk universe and used them to collect the most amount of profits after 4 rounds will win the game. Well, that is a big write-up by the publisher. A little bit more than I think they needed, especially the whole story background, but that's what they provided. So, Mutagen. It has definitely caught my attention. The setting, 1920s biopunk with mysticism. I dig the whole mixing of genres and time periods, with technologies out of place. I'm into that. So it's very easy for me to want to get more information. Resource management games are fun. They're good competitive games. I have a few select that I really enjoy. I'm a little particular about mine, but this seems like a very interesting version of that to me. And maybe want to figure out a little bit more about this. It's so customizable. The workers, that is, the way it was talking about. I've been reading things that the biological upgrades, along with the customizable workers, is a really solid system of sort of advancement in this game. And you don't see a lot of development, advancement, growth in most of your, worker placement, resource management style games. Usually the places are the places and the workers are the workers, and that's it. To see something that's more customizable and that can change during the course of the game, that sounds really fun. Now, the game uses meeples. I like meeples. Who doesn't like meeples? They're cute, they're cool. And these meeples in the game are, they're interchangeable. Well, not interchangeable. They're upgradable themselves. Things that can be added onto them. I think that looks really fun. It adds a visual element to the game that's going to help bring it to life a little bit. I mean, I'm a big fan of 3D elements on boards to begin with, even if it's something as simple as meeples. But then you add into that, when you upgrade in the game, you can add a component to your meeple to show the fact that you've upgraded. That's fun. It's fun to look at. It's fun to add on. It's fun to do. Just to put on the meeple and make it look different and everything. It's all cool. I love that. Now it uses a point system for victory. I have no problem with that. It's very common, right? We all are used to that. We're familiar with that kind of system. I like the fact that this adds in different ways to gain points during the course of the game. You're not just chasing one dragon's tail, so to speak, throughout the entire time period run of the game. It's a little bit sandboxy in the sense that there are multiple ways that you can advance point-wise. And I like that. Even though a board game can't really be sandbox, when it adds in sandbox elements, such as multiple paths to victory points, it adds another level of strategy and fun to the game. Even when I lose games like this, I often have fun trying it again and again and again to figure out a better strategy, better ways to go, better paths to take than I tried last game. I really enjoy that. Now, looking at the components for the game, besides just the fact that the meeples themselves are upgradable, everything I'm saying, the board looks fantastic and fun. The components of this game, they obviously put some thought to, and a little bit of time and effort and research. I don't know how many iterations they may have gone of like what the board itself kind of looks like, but the final product, I'm really enjoying. And when you like looking at a game, when a game looks good, you want to see it on your table more often. You do. Whether it's a conscious choice or not, trust me, you do. I think, what I've been reading from some of the reviewers, previewers, talking heads about this I've been hearing, it seems that this would be a fun title for your gaming buddies or non-gaming buddies. But your gaming buddies who maybe have not played a lot of or are very familiar with Euro-style games, I think this may be one of the choices to bring them into the fold. to show them the fun that these style games are. I think this would be one of those games. I think this could be a gateway game for Euro-style games. Yeah, it could be. And it just looks beautiful. Wow, sounds like it plays beautiful. I know it looks beautiful. We got to get this. We got to get this and try this and see if everything I'm reading is true or not. But listen, I'm not here to influence you. I'm just here to give you information. And that's the information I have on this game. That's what's caught my attention about this game. Maybe it's caught your attention. Any game you like or you're interested in, don't listen to influencers. Get some information on the game, and then watch playthroughs. It's always going to be the best way to determine whether a game is going to be fun for you, your family, and friends. So go, check out more information, and let us know what you think of Mutagen.